What's up, world? It's your girl, comedian Miss Arkansas, and we are zooming through this pandemic. No, it do not mean we're going through it fast. It only means we're going through it together. And I have a very, very special guest on with me on tonight. A good friend of mine, an actor, a hilarious comedian, and a father. Oh my God, I got a newborn.
Oh yeah.
I thought your eggs was boiled and fried and burnt like mine.
Nah, these eggs are still cracking over here.
Y'all welcome my good friend, comedian Anthonystone, y'all. What's up, Anthony?
What's up? How are you?
Man, I'm blessed. I ain't complaining. I found out it don't do no good.
At all.
And I told him, long as my two boyfriends still working, shit, I ain't got to do nothing.
Both of them essential, huh?
Right. One is essential, how you pronounce it, the other gets Social Security. So
they both get paid still, basically.
Right. So as long as they keep breaking me off, I'm all right. Man. So you still working out there? What you doing? How you dealing with this?
Yes, I'm still working. Fortunately, I was blessed enough to work for a company that was able to keep us on keep payroll up while we were off all that time, and then we just recently started back last week. So yeah, man, I was definitely blessed in that regard to not have to deal with not having a job on top of everything else that's been going on.
Right. Well, you can tell it ain't getting the best of you. Shit, you're looking good.
Man, just that honestly, man, that quarantine that's one of them blessings in disguise right there. I think it gave me, I'm gonna say me personally, an opportunity to kind of see where the stress in my life was coming from.
Right.
And it definitely wasn't coming from home. So it's like it just really kind of helped me to reevaluate a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like just
wow.
Like how I'm spending my time or who I'm spending my time with, all that. Like just, yeah. So, I mean, it's
right.
as sad as it is and as different as everything has been. I mean, we gotta, like, you know how Black people do. We always gotta find that silver lining in that cloud. And for me, that's what it was, just kind of realizing and really having that time to like still stay at home with my family and be involved. And then, and like I said, it's still being blessed enough to stay on payroll while it was all going on. So it.
Well, that is a blessing. You know, you just pretty much stay safe out there and stay prayed up. That's the main key. You know.
Yep.
Wow. So let's get to these old questions so I can go eat my fried pork chop and baked potato. Ain't a day I've been hungry up in this joker, so I'm all right.
Man, I seen the American Black Pants.
Right. So Anthony, who or what inspired you to be a comedian?
I would say who would be my mom, because she would always tell me that, like, because I started out doing music, so she would always tell me that when I would say something or do something, like, boy, your ass should be a damn comedian. and really just watching Eddie Murphy and growing up, that was like my main one, watching Eddie Murphy. And then I had some my mom's ex-husband came into a bunch of records, so I had like it was a Richard Pryor record, a Bill Cosby record, and a Red Fox record.
Wow.
And so I was like maybe 14 or 15 listening to those. Like it was, especially the Bill Cosby one. Like I know it's a lot with him right now, but man, that dude hilarious.
Just because somebody fall off in life or choose some bad decisions or be accused, that don't stop how you feel about people. They talk $1,000 worth of stuff about R. Kelly, but they don't know I be in this joker turned up on some R. Kelly, cleaning up.
Stepping in the name of love.
In the name and my prayers are still with him, with both of them.
Real.
So, man, you can't worry about these people. They're going to talk about us. They talking about us. We just don't hear it.
Right.
Wow. That's cool.
What are you looking at?
We're doing a Zoom interview with Miss Arkansas.
Hello.
Hi.
She thought you was going crazy in the
Yeah,
pandemic.
she's like, this nigga out there talking to himself. Like, what have I got myself into?
Oh, Miss Arkansas on Raquel,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember her. The all red outfit.
Yes, the all red outfit at Raquel's. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that outfit from Raquel's.
Wow. Talking about mine.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was telling her who you were, and she was like, oh, yeah, from Raquel's, the red outfit. Like, yeah, that was her.
They always remember something about me.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, you do that. I see you have there's a purpose to why you do what you do.
Right. So, about how long have you been doing comedy professionally? Some of them say all their life, and I know they ain't had no mic all their life.
Right. The first time the first time I ever was like booked and paid, I would say it was about 12 years ago. 12, 13 years, somewhere up in there. Yeah. So
right.
Since about like, I started, my very first time on stage was 2000, I believe it was 2006 or 7 in December. Yeah. So yeah,
wow.
like not too long after that was when I got my first paid gig. So I guess if that will be considered professionally. So
yeah,
probably
anytime you get a couple dollars.
right. 12, 13 years. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Well, you find it like you've been doing it 100 years. You hear me?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's what's up. That's the way I be telling people. It don't matter if you've been doing it 1 day, 100 days, 100 years. If you funny, you funny.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Wow. So do you get nervous before you take the mic, or would you call it something else?
I think it's anxious. Nervous. It was nervous like kind of in the beginning. But then I think after so long, I mean, once you realize like, okay, you understand how to maneuver because you've been up enough times to have went through kind of almost everything where you did well, where you didn't do too well. You kind of understand how to react. So now it's just more anxious now. I'm just like, man, it's my turn. I can't wait to get up there, or, you know what I mean? Like that. Let me see how they're going to respond to how I am, especially when you watching everybody else go up and kill. And it's like, oh shit, that crowd is on fire. I can't wait to get my turn. So yeah, it's like, it's more anxious now than nerves, I think.
And you really get anxious when the host up there and they say they get ready to bring you up, then they got to tell 3 more jokes. 16 more jokes.
I'm going to bring him up tomorrow, but listen, I'm going to tell you this about me right now.
I was like, man, I done gave a couple of them to like my own self.
Right, like, come on now. I got shit to do.
Right. Well, I know you done seen this too, and whatever people got to do to make them feel good about going up there, getting the mic, killing or bombing, because some of them do it and still bomb. But do push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jack, fight the wall, talk to the wall, do all kinds of stuff. You know, anything in particular you have to do before you take the mic?
I just say like a prayer silently to calm myself.
That works every time, y'all.
Every time, yeah. Because my energy is not all, so I can't, I mean, me being all swole and jacked up to go up there is not, that would
don't mess things up.
Right, you feel me? I'm up there breathing hard, trying to do smooth jokes. Like, no, that's not how it works. So, yeah, honestly, just kind of breathe a little bit and affirm myself and give praise to the Most High, and then just go.
Right. That's what I be telling them, because they said, Miss Arkansas, you ever get nervous? I said, yeah, when I think they ain't got my money.
Man, right? Nervous, anxious, angry, all
and ready to fight.
Right.
You know, but other than that, like you say, I'm telling you, they could try everything else. But if you try praying, that works every time. You go out there and you feel like you on the air, so on clouds or something. You know, it's like you leave you. It ain't you no more that's on that stage.
Right. And for me, it's like it's a humbling thing, because it's like it's acknowledging something that's greater than yourself. So therefore, in this moment right now, if I do fail, I do fall, whatever, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna play into what what is truly important. You know what I mean? So it's
You right.
Works every
and
time.
that's how I feel. You know, some of my friends and stuff, they be hitting me up about they getting ready to go out of town and do this and do that, and then different ones calling me. I said, no, I'm all right. If I never tell another joke, I'm all right.
Right. I know what I can do already.
I know, you take care of your family. Mine's grown and gone. So, it's like it's just me and my puppy now. And if he sneezes one more time, I'm going to treat him like he a man. I'm putting him out.
Mask and all.
Oh, girl, where he go? He getting out of here.
For 14 days.
But they said it's because he sniffed that ground, finding somewhere to use it, something got up his nose. Well, you better tell me something, because he was getting out of here.
Right. Get this little nigga tested.
Right. Stick a Q-tip up his nose myself. I don't know what I was going to do with it when I got done, but I was going to at least clean his nose out. But
I was gonna say too, before I forget, congratulations on the alcohol-free thing. I see you be posting about it. Congratulations on doing that. Because
3 years and 2 months now.
Nice.
And then
so they can't play you like that when they like, oh, we'll just give you some drinks and some stage time. Nigga, I don't drink. So rub me my money.
Something to drink and something to eat. No, I don't drink no more, and I ate before I got here.
Right. So rub me my money.
Give me my money. But I think after this thing over, somebody gonna be managing me, or either I'm gonna have a pistol. So,
right. No more games with the money.
No, they ain't gonna play with me after this, cause ain't no more playing time. This virus has showed us something. Playing time is over, regardless of what it is you do.
You got it, man. Get it, and be serious right now.
Right. Wow. Have you ever had a heckler? And if you have, how did you deal with them or with it?
Yes, actually. Like it's all the time. It just varies for me. Like if what they're saying is not disruptive and I can actually use it with a comeback and all that, then
right.
I may play with it a little bit. But for the most part, I try to ignore it, because the whole point is like, all right, I mean, yeah, like I said, if it's something useful, I'll go for it. But most of the time I try to ignore it, because the point is I need to be doing what I'm there to do. Now, certain things happen, you can't just like act like, especially if everybody else notices, you can't just act like it didn't happen and not say something or react to it or whatever. But I've never really been good at insults. Like that's never really been my strong thing. So it's like, like I said, so if they throw something that I can obviously just get something off, then I'll do it. But for the most part, I try to ignore it, because, I mean, I just want to keep to the point of being there, which is, delivering my set, because I feel like it's something that, I worked on, and I want everybody to get a chance to check it out.
You're right.
The last time I had
that kind of throws you off anyway,
Yeah, true. But the last time I had a heckler,
other people came for it. They came to see you and to get their laugh on. And a lot of them be looking like, security, where are you? Want that person removed. I done seen it with other comedians where the person be bothering them so much or whatever, and they be funny, but the people that sitting with that person actually will make that person shut up so they can hear that person and hear what them other people laughing about.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, like, why? This ain't your show.
Right.
But see, I've also seen it too, where comics like kind of bait people to say something like how, doing the crowd work or whatever. And I've seen that go like all the way wrong to like, you know what I'm saying? Like craziness. So that's why I try my best to keep that wall up in terms of just, I'm trying to behave professionally and just doing what I'm set there to do, and then kind of move on. I'm try to make it a point to engage in that or even respond to it most times. I mean, like I said, if it's something useful, then I do. But if it ain't finna bring a laugh, to me, it's like it's pointless.
It ain't working. Right, you right. Wow. So what do you think about these virtual comedy shows?
I haven't had a chance to check one out yet. I will say though, from experience, that it's kind of, as a comic, it's kind of unless it's something like this where you can hear the immediate response.
Right.
It's kind of hard to really. I would imagine rather it would be kind of a bit of a challenge to work through a set like really and give it the energy, the jokes and everything deserve, without actually having the people right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
well, it'll never take the place of a stage. But I'm like you, like say for instance, I paid for one of their little plans. So I can hold up to like 100 people and they say an hour, but one of my guests, me and him stayed on here 2 hours and 43 minutes. I guess the person that monitored this thing was asleep or something. But
it's downtime.
Right. But I did it with my comedian friend Monty Cruz and his brother Bo Knows, and they do it on YouTube Live. And you can hear them laughing, but everybody else is just comments. And, that was cool because I heard my Cash App, the notification button, going off. But if I had to just do it, I continue to do it on here because, like you say, we see each other, we can hear each other and stuff like that. But the only problem I have with that, and if I do another show, I'm going to stress it to them. Don't even come on if you can't show your face or turn your volume on,
Right.
Because that's what we need. We need to see the smiles and hear the laughter.
Yeah, to get the interaction. That's part of
right. So a lot of them will come on, they leave their camera off, they mute it. What you come on for? You could have been in there watching the news or Family Feud. You didn't even have to
Netflix
be on. Wow. So some of the places you have performed, you don't have to name them all because when you make it to BET, you ain't gonna get to name all of them no way. So
man, and when you said that, it just made me think of Jerry Wynn.
Right. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, how he would do his whole little Wichita, Checkatown, that whole little. That's funny. Yeah, Ontario. I mean, I've done Ontario Improv, the Hollywood Improv. Of course, like comedy, like all those, like when you first start out as a comic, those important places you feel like you need to get into to say that you rock there or whatever. I've done most of those. But honestly, I gotta say my favorite shows over all these years have always somehow been in the high desert in Victorville.
Shout out to JT.
The green tree and the Holiday Inn.
Matter of fact, it go back further than JT. Sean Burns. When I first got in town, he worked me like 12 weeks.
Yep, man. And then that's because that's where we met. Because that's where I was hosting that for a minute too back then. So it's like the high. I mean, I don't know what it is, or I mean, I know what it is. People
I'll tell you what it is. The people out in Hollywood and all them other areas, they remind you of a tampon. They stuck up and they got a string attached. But out in the hot desert, they more laid back. They got more love. They real. Yeah. They come to laugh. They just different.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's definitely it. Because I mean, that's all it's ever been. Like no matter the makeup of the crowd as far as the ethnicity, because we know for a minute that green tree back when Sean had it was straight black. It wasn't. That was
the only white person was in there was a waiter.
Right, exactly. And maybe the
Miss
bartender,
Laura, whatever her name was, she was cool.
Yep. And but to see where it is now, like even to where it is now, like and then like some of the other spots, like when the shows at Gators and all those different places.
Right,
like,
we've been some everywhere.
yeah, like those is from some live crowds, like they
Lodge over there with
Yep, at the blue spot with
Kevin.
Kevin, Kevin Malone.
Right. Wow. That's cool though.
those are some of my most memorable or favorite places, I should say, that and then just like the place where I feel like I've over the years just gotten the most love at, as far as
you right.
for what I do or whatever. That's
That's like me personally. I done been a whole lot of places too. If I had to shout one out, it'll be that Ontario Improv. Because even though before I got my own night in there, you know, it was Jason's show, American Meat Comedy. But they thought he was just the man, like Michael Jackson, the man behind the mirror. They felt that was Miss Arkansas' show. And I tell them all the time, 98% of that audience was Latinos.
Right.
You know, so I got much love for them.
Yes. And that's a testament to what it is to be creative, is that you're able to transcend those different groups. It's not just, well, you black, so you can only talk to black people, or black people only gonna relate to you. Like it's like, no, you're such a personality to where everybody of each group can gravitate towards something of it. You know what I mean? And that's
right. One time I was in San Jose, California. I'll never forget it. My little white friend, she said, Miss Arkansas, we going to an all-white party. I'm thinking this chick, it was Halloween. I'll never forget it too. I'm thinking this chick talking about all white because we as black, if you tell us an all-white party, that's what we put on, all white. So I done got all dressed up, got on all my white. I walked up in there and it was all white people. And you know what? I was tripping at first. Like I said, it was Halloween. And I started looking around and they had ghosts hanging from the ceiling. And I messed up and looked over there and one of them ghosts' face was black in this shirt I got on. I told them, I said, y'all know what? I was tripping at first till I looked up there and saw that other black person. And they looked up there and saw him and they just started rolling. And I just started hitting them from there. I didn't have to downgrade my black people, nothing for them. And they were having encore and I was drinking then. They were bringing me all kind of tequila and everything, man. My wig was so tight on my head, I thought I had a condom on it.
A Magnum wig on.
But you know, like we say, if you funny, you can perform anywhere, and you don't. And then what a lot of comedians fail to realize, they be thinking, I say, far as the black comedians, some of them be feeling like if they do an all-white audience or whatever, they got to talk about their own race to make them people laugh. I found out that they really don't find that funny. Right. You know? Right. They be like, come on with the jokes.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you can. I think most audiences can tell when something is just a person reaching, just trying to, because that's all they can do as far as trying to get a laugh, as opposed to them actually putting in some work and having a routine, or even like processing an original thought to try to get people to go along with them and see if they can relate and think it's funny or whatever. It's right. Yeah. I've come across that a lot too. And that, but to me, like that talking, what I've known is that, what I like to do is I like to talk shit about white people to white people, but in a sophisticated way, to where they're just like, I mean, it's just funny, period, because for one, it's
true. Saying they can laugh. As long as they can laugh with you about what you're saying, they ain't really tripping, you know? Because I'm not necessarily making it about them in the room. It's still clear that it's just my perspective on something that I thought about. I mean, and that's just like my one joke I tell, you know, they be thinking I'm finna say something bad about them. And it's funny because I heard a few people trying to tell the joke, but a doctor gave it to me and then I added on. But when I told them about I said, I work at the healthcare thing. And the nurses, there is this one white guy, don't want nobody to wait on him but me. I said, them other nurses get jealous. They said, he could talk, he could feed himself. I said, I helped him anyway. The other day I went in there, they said, the other day I went in there, it sounded like he said, can you check and see if my testicles black? I said, what, excuse me? Can you check and see if my testicles black? So I raised the cover up. He said, ma'am, what are you doing? I said, sir, I'm checking to see if your testicles black. I said, can you check and see if my test results back? I say, so instead of firing me, they put me in a different department, right? I said, you know what, sister? And I pointed at one of the white ladies. I said, you know what, sister? I think they was trying to set me up. I said, cause it was this white couple giving birth. The husband, he nervous, he running in and out the delivery room. He messed up and missed the delivery. I went out there, I said, congratulations, sir. Your wife just gave birth to triplets. He said, that doesn't surprise me. My penis is the size of a chimney. I said, what? That doesn't surprise me. My penis is the size of a chimney. I said, well, sir, you might want to clean your chimney out because them babies came out black as hell. And them white people go crazy. They laugh harder than the black people. Yeah, so it's just how you deliver it, you know?
Right.
You can pretty much say anything. And my thing is, once again, I'm not going to talk about us to make them laugh. And
Right.
I ain't going to talk about them for real to make us laugh. So you just got to know how to deliver it where it ain't really about nobody for real.
Yeah, when you're making it about the funny. I mean, it's nice to try to have a message if you can, but I mean, the most important thing is to be funny, like regardless to what your point of view is and what you're trying to talk about, just be funny.
That's like the show we got in September. Guys say the same out here in Las Vegas at the Craig Ranch Park Theater outdoors. I was told what my character gonna be in the play with Big Red off of the 5 Heartbeat and Jammin' J. Lamont.
Right.
I gotta be, but they chose me since I'm a comedian and they know I can get down with the best. So I'll be the main character that's sitting on the panel talking stuff. So me personally, I don't like Obama or Donald Trump. I love Obama. I'm just saying for the play, y'all.
Right.
But he I don't know if it's him or one of his people, keep emailing me, talking about they need my help and trying to get me to donate some money. Hell, I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna get some money to pay my cell phone bill. I ain't got no damn money to be sending him and Joe Biden and all the rest of them.
Right.
Shit.
They got money. Y'all figure that shit out.
Yeah, they got money. I'm trying to figure out how to do a GoFundMe shit or something.
How y'all niggas want to run for president and ain't got no money? Didn't you think this through? You knew you was gonna need the money to run for president.
What you think about Kanye West talking about he running?
I don't know. I was that's honestly, it's not the first time he said something like that. I know he said something like that. I think
he's serious now because he see that it don't take nothing to do it Donald Trump way.
My only concern with that would be just like it would be kind of taking away the attention and maybe even the votes from some of the more I won't say he's not serious, but some of the more experienced candidates that are probably better equipped to deal with what needs to happen next. I mean, I think all of it is bullshit in my opinion, but just in reference to the process itself, like I feel like it would just kind of be taken away from where it could be going elsewhere. I mean, but who knows? I mean, shit, anybody can probably do better than this cat we got right now. Like, Kanye West, nigga, I vote for Biz Markie right now to run for president. Like,
they say you don't need but $500 to be a president. I said they better be glad I had to pay my rent.
Right, you're right. They lucky I had to get T-Mobile their money because, man,
Right. I'm going to call them. I ain't with them no more. They made me mad last week. Had $44 on my, extra $44 on my bill and couldn't tell me where it came from. And then, little man, you know, I understand you working from home, but don't be getting no attitude with me. So I told him, I said, that's all right. I'll just let y'all turn it off and I'll get with Boost Mobile. And I hung up on him and called AT&T. So now with AT&T, and then they just sent me my first bill, almost $300. I called them and told them, y'all gonna be doing me like this. I could have stayed with T-Mobile. So when the young man got done, he broke that almost down to nothing.
Wow.
You know, you ain't my first bill. I ain't been talking to nobody for real. I've been on Facebook, but I ain't been talking to nobody.
Right. That data should get you.
Man. Well, I got 2 lines on balling. I gotta let one of them go.
2 lines, 2 boyfriends. I mean, you know, so
Right on. They got their own phone number.
yeah, you ain't gotta make no mistakes now.
The one been with me the longest get the 314. The one just got with me get the 702.
New nigga, new number.
Right around. Wow. That's cool. It's so good seeing your face though, brother. You know,
Man, you too,
like
man.
I say, that let me know you alive and well. Some of us doing what we supposed to do.
Man, I got to. I can't play no games, man. They just you see, I got too many, too many people to be living for. Too many people depending on me, and I got to do what's within my control to make sure that, you know what I mean, I'm around for everything I need to be around for.
Right. You right. I told him, I said a while back, I remember them posting a picture of a beautiful woman on a bench. And she was sitting there and she said she was waiting on the right man to come. And then they put another picture of her. She was a skeleton because he never came. So I said, that's how I'll be sitting on this couch waiting on Jesus because I'm not going out there looking for no virus.
Right, for
This
real.
thing serious, and a lot of them ain't gonna believe it till it hit them at home. You know, I had a cousin that passed from it. I got 2 cousins right now on quarantine out in St. Louis. You know, so I don't play with them. I was in the store the other day. They got like orange stripes on the floor. You supposed to stand at one of this man right behind me. I told him, I don't care how big my behind is. You go get back there at that other orange line.
Right.
People in the store just laughing. Look, all up on me. Get back, man. No, if it wasn't for this virus, I would have got his number, but no.
Right now, it's time to
now.
You only got 2 lines anyway, so you can't have another one, right?
Right. Right around. I just thought about what you say. I don't know how he gonna talk to me. I guess send a letter in the mail.
every few days.
Wow. Well, brother, anything you want to share before we get off of here? Anything you working on other than work?
You asked me about the acting thing. There's a movie on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just gonna play.
Before we go, can you tell us how did you get involved in acting?
I started in like the church. I was, doing the little plays or whatever, and then I did some in high school, and then I took a theater class to complete my major back in college or whatever. But yeah, this cat, I met him on Facebook. Nice, his name is Nice. He shoots a lot of content. Very funny dude. Nice TV on YouTube. But he did a movie called. It's actually 2 movies. I was in the sequel called The Dino Part 2, My Brother's Keeper, and then he has this little series they do called not little. He has a series that he does.
You know what?
Called,
I'm gonna let you finish, but like this is week number 14. Week number 15 is already booked up, and I got a couple over on week number 16. If God say the same. But when I first started this, I used to say, I got this little podcast on Zoom, and I just want to know, can I interview you? And God told me to take litter out of my mouth. So I took it out, and when I took it out, and you probably been seeing it, everybody's special, but God got different people on different levels.
Yes.
Like right before you, I had Dr. Keitra Williams. She was seen on the Woman Thou Art Loose with Bishop T.D. Jakes. She was in the Diary of the Mad Black Woman with Tyler Perry. She was on Color Purple with Oprah Winfrey. And her list go on and on and on and on and on. And like she say, your gift would make room for you. You just gotta believe God gonna do this and that and that. So don't call it little, even if it look like it's little. Just remember, all them little things add up to something big.
Right. No, he has a series called Good Cop, Bad Cop. And I was in the episode of that.
You played a cop?
Nah. I played a unreliable snitch.
Oh, that's worse.
Right. So the detective came to me because I told her I had some information, but I ain't had no information.
Didn't have nothing.
I was just trying to see if she was gonna pay me some more money or whatever. But in either case, yeah, that's as far as like lately, that's been those are the like most recent things that I have going on as far as that I've done as far as acting. So that's Nice TV on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. You can see he has a lot of other stuff. He's done music videos. He's like filmed a lot of like big events in the IE when like a lot of hip hop artists came through. So yeah, and he keeps like he has a lot of different things that he does. So he's always been like hitting me up like, hey man, can you try to do this? Like everything has kind of been like that. Like, hey, I got this idea for this character. Can you come through? And he just like tell me what the gist of it is, and then I just kind of go from there. And it's like it's been pretty cool. I would honestly like to do some workshops or classes or something, like, because I do want to understand how to get more comfortable pretending or act, you know what I mean, or acting or trying to really try to get into character or whatever. But yeah, it's actually a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun, and being able to have that freedom to kind of ad lib and be funny within the situation that's given in the script is that's pretty cool too. Because most of the stuff that I've done, he's giving me like the gist or outline, saying, okay, this is what we're trying to get to, and you know, and it will just say, here, go, or feed me a line here and there and say, hey, say this, and then do this. And like, it's cool learning that whole aspect too of taking direction.
I get my script next week, so I'm finna be doing some acting. Guys say the same, you know, September the 4th through the 7th, and it'll be seen on paper, bro. But I love to get back into that too. I shout out to Dr. RJ and Tamiko and Limo, this brother and sister out of LA, and my sister Rhonda Bankston. You know, when I did that play called The Truth. Now that was really nice. And it was funny though, cause a lot of stuff I supposed been said, I had forgot it. But by me being a comedian, I was able to replace it with something else, and the audience just went bananas. And the director of the play, she didn't get upset or nothing. She said, you was amazing. Because I knew where to fit something in. The man said, Bessie bug. I said, ain't no Bessie bug, it's bed bugs. That's why you sleeping there by yourself. I was a little old lady. Yeah, but wow. Well, this have truly been a blessed night. You know, I finished it off with a good friend, so that means it was a good night. So
yes, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Let me find my little saying, my little thing. There I go with that little again. It ain't little. Shout out to my comedian, DJ Charlie B. Where it, Lord Jesus. There you go. Yeah. Well, you stay prayed up and covered up. Thank you for zooming through this pandemic with comedian Miss Arkansas. And long as God say the same and I'm doing it, you are more than welcome back.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate
that. Yep, and if I decide to put a old Zoom show together, I'll see if you're available and we'll make it happen, you know.
Oh, yeah. Let me know. I got a mic in my garage. I'll do a full-on setup, and they need to do a Zoom karaoke night or something up in this.
We can do that too.
Like,
okay.
Like, let's do that.
Right. You know I love singing. Okay, yeah, my brother. Well, once again, you have a blessed night. Thank you so much. Stay prayed up and covered up, and trust God when you can't trust yourself.
Man, all day.
That being said, Miss Arkansas is out.
You're now zooming through the pandemic with comedian Miss Arkansas. Tune in each and every Monday through Saturday.
That's
Oh,
right.
hit the drop plate.
Right around. All right, peace.
All right, good night.
You too. Am I pushing the right button? It'll end. There it is. We out. Peace.